Hello and welcome back to... Oh no, this is not X3 Reunion, it is X3 Terran Conflict. Because X3 Reunion was just not working for me. The interface, I just couldn't handle it. There are some affordances in Terran Conflict that just improve the game a bit in terms of just how easy the interface is to use. It's certainly not at the level of X4. But is a great improvement, and I had just kind of painted myself into a corner in Reunion, and I just wasn't enjoying it. You have to fight with the software setups, but the software in the game, I mean the wares, to make everything work, and it just wasn't working for me. So rather than just continue being frustrated and taking that frustration out on the game and then making it just be a very bad experience for an audience, I've decided to move on to X3 Terran Conflict, which I feel is a much better game, and for most players of the X3 series is considered the best of the four, which would be X3 Reunion, the first one, Terran Conflict, the second one, Albion Prelude, the third, and then now Farnham's Legacy, which just came out in the past little bit essentially it's a fan-made version of the game that Egosoft had did some help on. So we're going to go ahead and do the Humble Merchant start, because I also want to start with a trade ship right up front. That was the other problem we had in Reunion, which is that you start very, very tight, and it's very, very hard to get going in that game. It takes hours and hours, at least the way I was playing it. So I'm going to start with the Humble Merchant, and that is going to be a much better experience, I think, for everyone involved. Myself for playing, and you for watching. And if you enjoyed the Reunion playthrough, I apologize, but I just couldn't do it. So we're going to go skip over the intro movie, which is really all about the storyline of what happened in Reunion. At the end of Reunion, the Terrans, who had been sort of separated from the rest of the galaxy by destroying their own jump gates in order to avoid the Xenon from attacking them, they basically come back at the end of Reunion, and now we have Terrans in the game again. But we're not going to really be worrying about any of that, because we are just going to be a humble merchant. So here we go. One of the nice things that's changed is that the interface is here on the left-hand side, and you can see what your hotkeys are. So we've got our Discoverer, which is our little ship, which is not what we are in. Our Discoverer is sort of a smaller ship for, well, discovering. So we're going to call you, we're going to give you a new name, we're going to call you Little Dude. And the Mercury, my Mercury is the trade ship that I'm currently in, and he can handle fairly large loads. So we're going to call you Big Honkin'. I'm running through this pretty quickly because I did a whole 30-minute run of this first episode earlier, but then discovered that the recording had just put the whole screen into the upper left third of the video, and that was just dumb. So we're doing it again. Anyway, so while we're here, oh boy, what we need to do, we don't have any advanced satellites right now, so what we're planning to do first up is we need to check out this ore mine here, these ore mines, and see if we can buy some ore that we can sell. Okay, so they are very highly stocked, which means that the price is going to be really low. So we're going to... Oh, that's not what I want. We're going to go to this mine to start with. There we go. Oh, we got to do some setups here. Set our seed effector to 10. Set our monitors to look at what we're targeting and so forth. And that should be it. Yeah, there we go. So we're starting out with only 10K in credits, but we're going to be able to make money a lot faster in this game than we did in Reunion. Partly because in this game, of course, we are running with the trading start, and so we start with a trade ship. Are you freaking kidding me?
Discoverer.
What is happening? Where are they? Okay. Bad guys are out there somewhere. Do I even want to look? I don't want to look. Yeah. So, little dude, let's have you follow me. You don't have any combat software yet, so you can't do any fighting. But I just want you close. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So in this start, we are a merchant. In the other start, we just had the one little ship, and I couldn't get it working, and it's partly my fault because I don't play that game very well. Am I not going to the right place? Okay, let's try this again.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
But the other thing is that game just the way you can set up your traders just wasn't good. It was very convoluted, and I didn't like it. Oh, autopilot! Come on, autopilot, figure it out. There we go. So I'm watching little dude in my left corner there. That's my discoverer. Here we go. Now this guy has the Trade Command Software Mark 1, which means that he can do manual buys and sells. So, but I don't have the other stations looked at yet to see where I want to sell yet. So we're just going to go ahead and start by buying ore. Wow, that price is really good and low. That's the lowest price you can get because obviously 50 credits at that's nearly completely full. So we're just going to take as much of that as we can.
Insufficient
credits. I only had 9,800. So there we go. Got it. Now we need to find a place to sell them.
Recognition. This production
that one needs it. Who else needs ore? So you can see this guy needs ore a little bit. Did anybody else need ore? These guys don't need ore, right? Alright, so we're going to go here, I think. And here's how you do it in this game. Nope, that's not what I want. Want to go to Big Honkin, which is where I am. We're going to have him do a trade. Manual trade sell. Here, and I'm just going to do all of it.
Autopilot
I don't know how much it is, so. Now, that is all I need to do to run trade with this ship. Now, if the other ship if I had a trading ship that I wasn't on that had the trade command software, I could do the same thing. So much easier than what I had to kind of go through with the other game. Oh, and this is the beginning of the plot. The Argonne Federation, the Argonne Federal Authority in Omicron Lyrae calls upon pilots of all races to do their Commonwealth duty in aiding the transition and integration of Terrans into our great Commonwealth community. A number of important tasks can therefore be found at docks in Omicron Lyrae that will assist our Terran friends in this noble venture. We're just not going to worry about that for now, until maybe we have a little bit more money and have some more ships. Now, I did 5 episodes of Reunion. I'm going to do at least 5 episodes of TC, and at least 5 episodes of Albion Prelude, and at least 5 episodes of Farnham's Legacy. But maybe more if I'm enjoying this, which I feel like I will. I feel like Terran Conflict for me was the real sweet spot of this series, as most people think, Terran Conflict being the best of the bunch. Although I guess the jury's still out for Legacy, Farnham's Legacy, as that's so new. I really did like Albion Prelude as well, but the storyline apparently wasn't as interesting, although I never really did any of the storyline stuff anyway. So the main thing that Albion Prelude brought was the existence of a stock market, but you could totally cheese the stock market in that game and just make billions of credits, and so, yeah, not even really worth it. Alright, here we go. We're going to go ahead and...
Successfully done.
We've done the sell, right? Yes.
And Senator,
right, because we no longer have it here.
Welcomes you aboard.
We sold it for about 113, so now we have 32k. Excellent. Now, let's go and...
Dear visitors, we are experiencing some minor surges in our power grid.
I think what I need to do...
Any ore mines are made.
Ooh, boy, somebody came and bought up all of that ore in there. Look at that. This one I could do. This one is less good. Alright, we're going to go to beta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little dude and send him over to beta as well.
Docking granted.
Because what I want to do
accepted.
For my guy, so I'm going to do a trade, manual buy. Ore mine beta, or we're going to get as much as we can.
Autopilot activated.
I'm going to switch to the other ship and continue doing these manual trade runs with this guy, but I'm going to use my little dude to go fly around and look for some advanced satellites. One of the things that you can't do in this game, well, you can look at volumes anywhere in the sector you're in, if not prices. You can see the prices if you have an advanced sat laid out. But you can't even see stock volumes in other sectors where you don't have an asset. So that is a little bit of a limitation in the early game. So we're going to go ahead and do this. There we are. At this point, we're going to buy some stuff. Looks like I'm freezing up. Something ain't right there. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause and see what happens if I can get it back. Okay, we are back. It looks like that was just a very long delay. I'm not sure what that was about, but it doesn't matter. Everything is working again.
Please remember to read the bulletin board.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and
messages await your reading.
switch to little dude. And now we're going to, where are we? What are we on? We are on the ore mine. Okay, so now we need to go and get Big Honkin'. Oh, I first should probably, this is one of those things where the inability to see, to look at your ships while they're docked in the map is a really major limitation of this game.
This production facility.
They've got a lot of ore here. I don't see anywhere else to sell it right now, though. So we're going to go ahead and just have this guy trade, sell at there, all the ore.
Command accepted.
There he goes. Meanwhile, I am going to go and go north to Power Circle. So you can even do that in the map. You can just autopilot straight there from the station, so you don't have to go out of the station, fly away, and then turn on your autopilot. Of course, the autopilot always does this when you're too close to a rock. Alright, so as we go on, we're going to go up there and we're going to do some investigating around, see if we can map out some of the sector to the north here. Right now, we only know Heron's Nebula. Okay, so Big Honkin' has just landed there. No current orders. So let's take a look. Oh, let's take a look at these here. Okay. The nice thing about these ore mines is that they load really fast. So M beta is going to work for me. Manual buy M beta, or all of it.
Command accepted.
In Reunion, the only way I could do those manual trade runs is if I had the start and the end already mapped out. But that means searching for both pieces of information before you even get there, and before you even do that command, and that was just so irritating. Whereas here, you can do the buy part first and then figure out the sell part later. So here we are in Power Circle, which is, I think, a lot of solar power plants. Oh boy, we're getting a lot of stuttering here. A lot of long pauses. I wonder if that's something to do with the docking of the other ship. Oh wow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for much longer. Well, I'll be right back once this clears up. Oh, no. Hey, it cleared out right away. That was interesting. when I did my first 30-minute run through of this, at least the attempt, there we go.
Memorial.
Which I couldn't upload because the screen was in the wrong place. It didn't do that. I wonder if maybe it's something to do with the OBS interaction with the way I set up the window this time around. We'll see. Okay, so we've bought ore from here. Alright, so now let's see. We have anything up here? These guys don't need ore, right? No, they don't take ore. Who else? Who does take
This
ore?
production facility.
He definitely does not need any ore.
manufactures high.
So he's just gonna have to sit there for a while then until we can find something else. All right, so there's okay. So another nice thing about TC, about Terran Conflict, is they've added this mouse follow mode. So it's a lot smoother control than in X3 Reunion, where it was direct mouse control and you would just constantly be jittery. Here we're gonna pass by some of these solar power plants. Go. Now we need to find a place to sell this stuff. Okay, so that's the south gate we know. Ah, there's another gate we haven't been to yet.
Gate 3 worlds.
And I think there's one more up to the north somewhere. Not sure. I don't see one. I'm a very fast mover. Yeah, because this discover is really quick. Yeah, okay, I don't see another gate around here. That's fine. So now what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to go down to Heron's Nebula, I think, again. Maybe go down to... see what's down in Argonne Prime. Now, the other nice thing is I can actually control myself in... I can move myself through other sectors, which you couldn't do in Reunion. Like I said, all these little affordances that just make it a lot better.
No contraband is indicated on our scans. Thanks for your patience.
Alright, we're going to be flying past the Argonne Trading Station. I really wish those stations would show up in X4. They're so cool. Another nice thing about Terran Conflict is that they have put the missions on the station comms instead of in the BBSs. So you can actually get to them from here, just like similar to the way you can in X4. Now I'm currently running on modded, but I feel like what I may end up doing at some point is adding a few mods in, but not a lot. I'm not going to use like a total conversion like I did with Reunion, which may have been part of the reason why I wasn't doing so well in that game, because of the way the mod interacted. All right, so how is this guy doing? Now his ore is still up too high. Can't comm with these guys yet, but this guy has something, a mission that's money related? I don't know. Alright, well, we're still heading down to Argonne Prime. I'm sure there's some place that we can sell the ore to there. I am on autopilot. You can tell from this multi-layered X thing here. It looks like I'm about to crash into this. Okay, I don't like that. I don't want to end up doing something weird there. Let's go ahead and target that.
Autopilot activated.
There we go. Now, the economy in the X3 series is not quite as complete as it is in X4. X3 does have certain wares just appear. Not everything has to be constructed out of original resources. But in spite of that, it still feels very much alive. Trade ships do go back and forth between places and buy and sell, and sometimes you can make a killing just by accident from ending up in a place where somebody just wiped out the stuff that they were buying, that they need, or things like that. I don't know. It's just there's a lot you can do. Okay, here we go. Image recognition complex. That one has a lot of ore already, so we don't need that. But we do need to find some other places around here where we can sell the ore. There's the Argonne equipment dock. Alright, there's a gate. There's another gate. How about this light weapons complex? Oh yes! Look at that. That takes ore. There we go. Trade cell 2. Light weapons complex. All of it.
Command accepted.
Now, what else we got around here? That's the trade station.
Free Argonne trading station.
That is
Argonne
equipment dock.
equipment dock.
Ugh, this music! Another station down there. What are you?
Advanced.
Ah, that's what I need!
This station
You have
manufactured
4 satellites.
docking granted.
Let's go
Activated.
buy as many as we can. What do you take? You take energy cells and magic lit. Okay. Ugh, this is gonna be great. This start already is just so much better than the reunion one.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of
Oh,
President
no, that was the
Terran
volume.
Senator,
They don't have any in
Connection
stock
to
right now. I
local
need to
trading
buy. I need
network
to
established.
get some energy cells and magic lit over there. Oh boy. All right. Well, they will
You are
eventually
reminded that lottery
appear.
tickets are available from all retail
Ooh, and I think that's
outlets
something
in
I
this
want to
station.
look at over there too.
Federal Argonne.
Yay, that's the shipyard. Okay. That'll be useful down the road. Now let's see. Big Honkin is going where? Still heading south. We're just gonna watch it slowly do its thing. And once we've done that, we might have enough money to give it a little bit better engine. We'll see. Where is he going? Oh yeah, that's right. He's going down here, which is a bit of a trek for him since he's so slow. Is he in? Almost?
We are scanning.
Come on, get in
We
there.
scanned your ship and you are clear
All
of
right.
illegal goods. You may continue with your journey.
Come on.
You are being
There we go. We're being promoted. Means, yeah, now we're a dealer. That's a little weird. Okay, so how much money do we have? 100K. Look at how quickly we did that. So now we're going to send you to the equipment dock.
Docking granted. Command accepted. Argonne equipment dock.
And then we're trying to give him a little bit of an engine boost, I think, if we can. Pretty sure you can do that from the equipment dock. Now that we're looking at that,
This station.
we have nope, still no stock in the advanced satellites.
This station.
Yeah, they're still running low on energy
manufactures
cells and modulate. That's the real problem. Is we might need to try to get some energy cells out there. Come on, big honkin'. Get your butt in the station. There we go. All right. Now we're going to... Oh, right. I gotta do it this way. Trade. There we go. Oh, he doesn't have the trading system extension. Okay, so that's what I need. I need the trading system extension.
Argonne equipment dock.
Or I do.
Granted.
Somebody does.
Autopilot.
Do I? Is that me that needs that? Doesn't matter. I'll give them to both. But I just gotta get over there and put it on.
We are scanned.
We scanned your ship and did not find any illegal goods aboard. Thanks for your cooperation.
I used to play this game sometimes that I would just slow myself down and just watch the docking process. I would spend so much of my time just watching the dock happen. Because these graphics back in the day were so good. I mean, they're great now, but they were amazing back then. Alright.
Successfully docked.
Now,
On behalf
the
of our
question
President
is...
and Senator, the Argonne Federation welcomes
There we
you
go.
aboard.
Because I'm in the same station, you can now
Connection
do
to
this.
local trading network
So we need to give
established.
you... I think we need to give you that.
Trading system extension installed.
Alright, we've
You
got
have-
that one. We'll give him number 2 of that as well.
Installed.
And I should probably do the same. Get trading system,
Trading system
and then
extension.
command software Mark
installed.
1. No, he doesn't really need that. He will eventually need like a combat one, but like the fight one. Oh, I should give him the fight one. There we go. Now, what we really need here, we couldn't get some cargo bay extension, but what we really need right now is some engine tuning.
This
Get a little bit
service
faster,
engine
and then some
tuning
rudder.
Installed.
There we go.
Rudder
We're at
optimization
60K.
installed.
Let's go down to get as much as we can to get down to
Your
50K.
cargo bay will be extended by a certain amount of cargo units using
There we go.
subs cargo bay extension
So
installed.
the way in X3 you can use these tweaks to increase the volume on your ships. Unlike in X4 where they're set, in X3 you can expand your ship's cargo and different engine configurations and so forth. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna send you up. Yeah, you got to go back up here to figure out what's going on here, but we don't have any visibility there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna send you big honkin'. We're going to order you to navigate to Heron's
Command
Nebula.
accepted.
We're gonna send out there, and then I think at this point we're gonna stop the episode and just be excited for this this new run. Hopefully, then I will not end up painting myself into a corner by episode 5, or episode 10, as the case may be. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.